questions from the media. Coach?
Obviously disappointed in losing the football game. I mean, we didn't come here just to get our check and go home. But, we've got a lot of things we've got to improve on. We've got a young football team that's got to learn from what the mistakes they made today, improve this week in practice, and get ready for a really good football team coming into our place next Saturday. Disappointed in how we handled a couple of events. Obviously, the punt return, the kickoff return on special teams. But I think there's some bright spots you can find in there too, and that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to find the bright spots and then move on to the spots that aren't so bright and work to improve them. So I felt like our kids fought to the end, and so I'm proud of them for that. We'll see on film how everything looks on the bus ride back and when we get back to Richmond. With that, I'll open it up for any questions.
Walt, you kind of dug yourself a hole and really could never get out of it. When you're on offense, they put a lot of pressure on you.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't let you do hardly anything. Your quarterback didn't have hardly time to breathe.
Right.
Were you surprised at how quick and how good they were?
I think yes. I mean, I don't want to say I was surprised how quick and how good they were, but I was surprised that we let that happen to us. We're young up front. We got 4 starters coming back, or 4 non-starters coming back, first-time starters. And so, at the tackle position, when you got 2 guys like that haven't played in this arena, it probably got on them a little faster than they thought. And so we changed some things up, did some sprint out, did some nakeds, chipped some more, did some things like that. But when you throw 4 passes in the first half, you complete 1 for 21 yards, and you have 3 sacks, that's not what you're looking for at all.
What do you think of Isaac Brown?
I think he's a fantastic back. I think he's a one-cut runner that hits the hole and hits it hard. I thought we did some good things early on him, but he can navigate to the second level and be on you so quick that if the O-line just gets their hands on you, it can get dangerous. And then in the open field one-on-one, he's going to outrun you 9 times out of 10, and you saw that a couple times there with him. And so I think all their backs are really good, talented people. Jeff's got a good check system in what he does with his run game, and how he, whatever front you give him, he can check out of it and get into a better play. I thought early on we did some good things, gang tackling, and continue to do that some, but we just kept giving them some explosive runs, and we got to keep that under control.
The kid that got carted off, and I want to make sure on this, it was McAllister?
Yeah, Telly McAllister.
Do you have any ideas what?
I mean, it's pretty significant lower body injury, and so he's gone to the hospital here in town. I'm sure they're going to take great care of him. The people at Louisville rushed over to help our people and was really kind, and Jeff came over and was really nice. So I really appreciate them helping him out. Looks like it potentially could be season ending, but we'll find out when we get total lower leg. So felt like it was a tough call.
Coach, you've talked a lot during the offseason about the work that Vito Tisdale has put in on and off the field of being a leader. You see a little bit of that today, 2 interceptions, 1 taken back to the house, and then you also have Brody Wells get an interception. What are some of the positives like Vito's performance that this team can take away from it?
Well, I think that's what you look, and I've told the example to our players twice now. Vito practices hard. He loves football. I mean, that's his game. He absolutely enjoys practice. He scoops and scores. When he picks one off, he tries to take it. He tries to do all those things, and it paid off because you play like you practice. And so he's done a great job. Brody's worked extremely hard and gotten better and better. And for him to get that pick, you see the fruits of your labor. And there's a lot of positives that we're going to find in this film. The negative is you lose a ball game. You came over here to win, and that's what you want to do. But in that, you can't let it beat us twice. We got to learn from it and get better from it. And there's some positives. I saw Brad Gurley playing nose guard, and that in a backup role in the fourth quarter. I mean, that's huge. He's our starting boundary in, and then now he's playing backup nose guard. And we got a lot of guys, a lot of young guys in the game. A lot of young guys got their beak wet for the first time, and that's going to help us as we continue to push forward an FCS run here. So we've got to continue to do that, and they've got to continue to improve and make plays when they have the opportunity.
Right, and then you talk about FCS play coming up, Houston Christian next week at home. What's your message to your team? What's the message to Colonel Nation ahead of this home opener as you guys start FCS play?
Well, I mean, I think it's first home game. You know, there's no reason. It looks like the weather's going to be great, and it's not going to be hot. And I'm sure our people have a great atmosphere for us, pregame and all that good stuff. And then we got to come out and put the game on the field and do a great job. I think if you watch this game and you truly watch this game and understand football, you know we played hard. So you'll see a team that'll come out, potentially still make some mistakes, but play hard. And play hard to get the W. And so we're going to fight to get the win, just like we expect them to come in and do that, and know that they had a great week last week. I'm not for sure who they played this week. I hadn't looked, but you know, however that goes, they'll come in here ready to fight.
Any other questions for Coach?
All right. Thanks so much.
Year.